Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Evelyn. I'm here to introduce you to a new level of entertainment. The stars have aligned, connecting Brooklyn, New York, Sacramento, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Evelyn. I'm here to introduce you to a new level of entertainment. The stars have aligned, connecting Brooklyn, New York, Sacramento, California, and Atlanta, Georgia. The team. Introducing Flatbush, Brooklyn's finest, the boss, Chef Choupino. Hailing from Sacramento, California, is Andrea Lynch. From the dirty South Atlanta, Georgia, is your boy, VictorFREEZE Music, or just Vic.
Her phone jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the big friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with her, that's that offense. It me change, you let me peachin'. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop pins. So they won't buy, and I say, so they won't buy, you to give play, baby, tell me what you want. Julian, I know you need fun. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Never for that pill that we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't hard. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, baby, Bobby, come roll with me. All night long. As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, sure enough. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be them as far. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long.
My nigga, I killed it. Night long. This the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focus, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Bobby, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Prophet the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Prophet the One in case you couldn't spell. But if you could, you already got it. Like Prophet like God, and then duh like duh, nigga. And then one like nigga, I'm the motherfucking one, nigga. You can't miss it. Follow me now.
What it do, YouTube streets. What's good? You know, we got to check the levels first. Where we at? Give me 1 in the chat if I sound fine. Give me a 2 if I sound distorted or you can't hear me at all. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eh, I was going without the hat for a couple days. I said we're gonna bring back the hat. You know what I mean? Bring back the shades. It's not some basic joints. These some YSL, some East Saint Laurent. This, you know, we put in that work over here. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. I know we doing intellectual debauchery. Got the nah, fuck that. We going niggery today. Straight niggery, big boy. I'm feeling it. It's a Saturday. Saturday. Yeah, we don't pinky ring it too. Nah, man, let me get that angle right. All right. What up? What up? What up? What up, YouTube? How you feeling? It's your boy, Chef Choupino in the spot. And I don't do it by myself, but of course, we got to get this started. Let me get this microphone situated. All right. We build it as we fly it. You understand the rules. I thank each and every one of y'all for dropping in today for the Saturday night potluck. And if y'all don't understand potluck rules, we're going to explain the potluck rules to you very shortly. But before we explain the potluck rules, we have to introduce those folks that are bringing in some of the other dishes. All right. My man, Victor Freeze Music. Let me know you're ready to rock, Victor. Oh, yeah. There we go. Victor Freeze. Vic, what it do?
What's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you well. You only sound like you in one solo cup right now. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Hey, we got the big homie, Malevolent Elephant,
What's good? What's good?
aka Curtis. If you guys do
Heard
not
good things
know,
about you.
let me just help y'all out real quick. And this guy is a more significant YouTuber than myself. I want y'all to take one moment to go check his page out. All right. If you ever heard of David Attenborough and you used to watch the nature stuff that would come on PBS, he is our version of David Attenborough, but he gives it to you with a down home feel. Nature done the right way. He put that twang on it. That's the best thing I could say. I'll give you that minute while we bringing the sis in here and while we show some of the love. And he's a good dude too, man. Real talk. When I say good dude, if I broke bread with somebody, a good dude. We broke bread a couple times. All right. So peace to Malevolent Elephant. Don Frank, what it do? What's good? Thank you for dropping by. Mika Marcel, always on deck. And my guy, Harris Tribe Media Group. Peace, love, and light to you. Danique, what's good? Now we're gonna wave your hand if you're ready. First lady. All right, here we go. First lady of the team. If you ain't see her, then you know it was a dream. You better not bring that smoke. Only gentle steam. Because the last motherfucking thing you want to do is hear this chick scream. Oh, that was freestyle. What up, Andrea?
What's up, you guys? What's going on?
What's good?
That was... I thought about my red cup, okay?
Shit. Look, and I took it easy today. I went with the please. Please, it's some it's some coconut. It's coconut milk with the little chunks of coconut in there. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm feeling that kind of vibe today.
Yes.
How you feeling? Let me get Danique off the screen real quick. How you feeling?
I'm tired today. I'm tired. But I'm here with y'all. You might have to come back with my boys. I'm a little tired.
I heard. But you're a soldier, yo. You're a soldier. That's the best that I could say. Let me see who else we got in the spot that I did not send love to. Oh, yeah, if you notice, we're simulcasting to Twitch right now. So, if you have any folks that's on Twitch, if you're on Twitch, please subscribe to my channel. It's right on the screen. Please. It's all right to be subscribed twice. And if you have any folks, please share this out on Twitch as well. knowledge and relationships. The algorithm of fried chicken brought me here. See that? Right. I put that into the intro and look. All of a sudden, people just start floating on the cloud like in the cartoons. My guy M3, what it do? All right. A1 Day 1. You already know she's on deck. Peace. Quantum love.
I like it.
Yep. Who else you got that did not get love? Miss Deb. She's vibing. I see you in the spot, Miss Deb.
She early now. Okay, I see Miss Deb is
right. Miss Deb normally be popping through later on. And you see this one over here. One of the most talented people you see. She's the fairy godmother that a lot of folks don't even know in this YouTube beer. Check her out. Moments of Mickey Red. Peace, Mickey. A malevolent elephant. Come on, man. You already know. That conversation made me take this thing a bit more serious. All bullshit aside. So I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Miss Deb.
If you ain't subscribed, go over there and subscribe to Chef Choupino. And it meant if he told me that I was subscribed to his channel, I believe YouTube is unsubscribing us. Okay, people. So go over there and make sure you're subscribed to the channel.
So what Andrea is talking about, since Miss Deb said I went to shits tonight, what Andrea is talking about is this. I get an alert on my phone, right? And it says, it's all hot air. Just subscribe to your channel. Yo, I stopped what I was doing. I was having a conversation. I was like, hold on. They said, what happened? I literally was like, yo, hold on. I got to cuss some motherfucker out real quick. And I was like, yo, I'm ready to cuss you out 23 days from Tuesday. How you just subscribing to my page? I don't know, Chef. I don't know. Yo, you see this guy right here? You see this guy on the screen with the beard?
Mm-hmm.
That's my bro. My bro.
Handsome with the
that's
that's cute.
That's my brother, big brother. People like to say brother-in-law, but you know, fuck them laws. Right.
Nobody ain't catch that shit. Huh?
Yeah, I caught it. She like, look. And you see Rudolph Thompson put it like this. My daughter calls him Uncle Rudy. Real tough, right? But look, watch this. Rudy about 6'4". Rudy about 6'3", 6'4". Big dude. You get what I'm saying? You know, you'll feel safe. You know, he's hey, look.
I think nothing about a man who's sexy, got a beard that's lined up and cleaned up. That's man right there.
There you go.
I'll beat that.
Look, you know the nickname I got for Rudy? That he had this nickname over 20 years now. It's Mr. Fingers. Why? When I tell you this dude is a big dude, shut up, Vic. When I tell you this dude is a big dude, right? Uh-huh. He got like his hands is like huge. Mm-hmm. So I told him, yo, his hands, I used to call him Mr. Fingers. I said his hands look like a pack of them smoked sausages you get, the big red hots. But anyway, Mr. Fingers, that's my guy, man. Real talk. That's family right there. Thanks for coming through. So we definitely got to put a show on. He said, don't start. Yeah. So, folks, you good, Vic? Everybody good?
Yeah, make sure you tell them about go back to subscribe. Make sure that they subscribe to the channel. You know what happens.
I think you just legit and you just forgot to subscribe to my channel.
That is not true. I've been subscribed.
Blame it on YouTube.
No, my people are telling me YouTube are unsubscribing people for real.
I'm hearing content creators say that all the time. I guess we made it now.
So tell everybody in the chat to make sure you subscribe to the Chef Choupino channel, okay?
Yeah.
Hit the notification bell, okay?
Let's do it. Normally, yeah, let's do that, man. I'm feeling relaxed today. Mellow. Normally, y'all might see me in the quintessential hoodie and this and that. Today, I'm in my pink polo, right? And then what
Are those
shit?
Bigger Boy jeans you're wearing?
Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it. It's the blue polo shirts with the white horseman all over it. It looked like I was trying to get y'all money shots, so I'm gonna give that one up. Which I understand. I'm relaxed right now. Know what I mean?
He said bigger boy jeans you wearing.
Yes, honey. Peace to Red Lipstick Vibes. TY, what it do? Yeah.
Yeah.
So so folks, yeah, I'm gonna do what Andrea said. Just in case, if you guys believe that you're subscribed to me, please just take a look to make sure that you are subscribed to me. And even if you are, hit the notification bell, the black one, and hit it and make it say all. So at least when I do go live, or if it's a random stream of consciousness or just an impromptu stream, you'll be alerted. Please and thank you. So, what is the potluck? I know we got folks that are not familiar with the potluck and what it means. It's exactly what it sounds like. Bring a dish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bring a dish. Normally, we have a fully slated curriculum where there's going to be a topic that we're discussing, some points that we're going to, bring through, some ideas we want to share with folks. And sometimes, Vic and Andrea are part of it. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes everybody's a part of the rabbit hole that I'm trying to walk you through. When we do this one, we play it a different way. We all come with a secret dish. And the secret dish is in clips, clips that are meant to incense, clips that are meant to incite, clips that are meant to create, a little thought, stir a conversation up, make a point, whatever. But, we choose the dish. So, Vic. Uh-oh. No potato salad with raisins. Hell nah. Nah. Not the runny kind. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. So, Vic, I saw. So for the record, folks, the clips that have been sent for us to use, I don't look at them. I don't pre-watch them. Normally I have them send them to me in Drive or through email, so I don't get to view it. You sent 5, right, Vic?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Andrea, where are yours? Are yours in the where do you have yours?
Yoga.
Oh shit.
This nigga ain't even bought no place.
Hold on.
Oh my God. I forgot.
Yeah, no Pepsi, no grape soda? Nothing?
Wait a minute. I forgot. I'm sorry, my brothers.
So then you know what? And then look, because you be sending me like, yo, hold on 1 second. I gotta fix this. Pardon me, y'all.
Oh God.
Pardon me.
Well, you know what?
You take a moment for lip care. That's the way we do it here. You know what I mean? Yeah. You gotta stay moisturized, y'all. Hopefully I get that Teach Hanley
So light skin.
So light skin. Mm-hmm. Don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. Yeah. We learned that. Light skin niggas learn that in middle school. That's coming of age. But anyway.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. I was doing so much today and I fell asleep.
Yeah, I actually, with everything you got going on, yo, we give you a pass on that.
Okay.
We give you a pass, just a gentle pass. But the thing is, you be sending me about 40 different clips anyway. I know. Right. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna randomly pick when it's your turn. I'm gonna randomly pick.
Okay.
From what you got in there. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. So, so pretty. So, let's go with it. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, see, y'all got me wasting my clips. Chef, is your shit funny?
What's up?
Is your shit funny?
Oh, you want to play the game?
That's where we came. I brought my best funny. I got my hot shit lined up, and y'all out here shooting blanks. What the fuck going on? What we doing, huh?
Hey,
You
well, I
can
don't know
remix.
about Andrea. I don't know about Andrea, so I might have to take the shades off for this one if that's what we're gonna be doing. If we're gonna do the funny. You sure you ready for this? But you got to be paying attention, Andre. You can't. You know what I mean? This
I am paying attention. I'm right here with y'all. Focus, right here with you.
Nah, because you had to do yourself on mute. Look like you chewing them chitlins pretty hard there.
I'm chewing some ice, okay? Go get you.
Ice, That's how older ladies play it safe.
I won't be chewing ice in your video, okay?
All right. So anyway, so who's going first? You going first, Vic? You wanna? So we're gonna let y'all know the rules. All right. Take score, and I'll be putting the score in here as well. We got a little game, and the game is called "Don't Laugh." All right. Oh, you already lost, Andrea.
A game like that. Don't laugh.
Don't motherfucking laugh. Don't laugh. All right. All right. And what it is that we have to try our best in watching these clips not to laugh. All right. And the person.
Let's forget the score.
Score?
If you laugh 3 times, you out. Like we playing horse.
Okay. I can rock with that. So, you ready to rock?
What if it's your clip? Does it kind of get you if you laugh at your own clip?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. In my clips, the ones that I chose, they be the ones that's hard not to.
Done.
All right.
And see.
That's my motivation for this, Mr. DeMille. So, you know what? I'm going to go first. I'll go first. Y'all ready?
Órale, Simón.
All right, here we go. I'm up first.
About creating awareness. Cancer in the early stages is not painful. So it is not easy for a person to know they've got cancer. That is why I encourage men to suck those titties, and I encourage women. Is it embarrassing? You don't suck a titty. What do you suck? You've got to suck something. What do you suck?
Move your hand, yo.
Hey. You go out to
Move your hand, yo.
You go have to put this by the side so we can see.
Yo. But I seen you. I see what you're doing. This dude here, he put a bunch of walnuts in his cheek, right? And he just biting down on them shits. Open your mouth. Pause. Andrea.
You get to suck something.
Yeah, suck your titties. What do you suck? What do you suck? you ain't expect that one, huh?
No.
So what's up? Who next? You next, Vic?
Yeah, let it ride. I put them in order.
All right. So basically, Andrea's out of this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, God.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. God damn, man. That want me to get a content strike. God damn it.
What happened?
Wait a minute. Michael? Was it Michael?
That's definitely not the first one.
Popeye?
Nigga.
There you go.
911.
Got it. All right. So you see, this is unscripted, y'all. We know we haven't pre-watched this stuff. So here we go. Let's see what Vic is coming with.
Ask you. Yes. Your address, sir? 4220 Winford, baby. I'm sorry, it's 4220 Winford? 4220. What is the problem? I'm crazy as hell. Sir, are you in pain somewhere? Yes, I got headaches in my leg and everything. I've been in a fucking fight. So you want the paramedics to come and check you, correct? You gonna send somebody here, you gonna fuck around on the phone. What apartment number are you in? Motherfucker, what's wrong with your ass? How much schooling have you had? What apartment number are you in? I ain't no goddamn apartment. It's a town. House. Okay, what kind of medical history do you have, sir? I ain't no fucking doctor. I ain't no nurse either. What's your name? I'm Rev Lowdown. And what's the phone number that you're calling from? Hey, I gave you goddamn address. That's enough. Is your phone number 407-883-5636? Well, you know the fucking number. Why you ask me? Because I need to confirm it with you, sir. We're on our way.
It's light. It's light. You muted, Chef.
Yes.
I see what you're doing. He over there snickering on mute.
Nah, yo. Nah, you like a muted. I'm saying, son, you got to come with it better than that, man.
That's light. That's light. That's light.
Okay. All right, so we still in it. So let me pull that back. And pull that back, and then we're gonna go. I'll hit you with a light one. You ready, Rod?
Orale.
Wait up, before we do that, let me see what the chat's saying. You know, I gotta make sure I do my thing. Oh, no spam. We don't buy followers here. Thanks. Hey, this better be funny. With his grouchy ass. All right. That's funny. Like, just get to the damn house. So let me bring this one for you. Let's see what it go for. You ready?
Come on.
You good, Andrea?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, let me give you some hand sanitizer.
But then I'm doing right.
Smell good too. Smell it.
Just in case, I'll make sure we read the screen.
Yeah, let me give you some hand sanitizer.
Fart spray.
But then I'm doing right.
Smell good too. Smell it.
Man, this smell like some motherfucking skunk shit.
What?
The fuck you gave me some skunk shit? What the fuck you did to me, motherfucker? What you doing now? This motherfucker gave me some dumb shit.
Let it go. Let it go, Vic. You gotta let it go, yo. You doing some real Jedi. Doing some real Jedi cheek strengthening exercises and shit. I'll say pause just because that sounded weird. But nonetheless.
Okay. So you said Michael gonna be a problem? Think so?
Don't know how long it is, you know.
Ain't nothing really over 30 seconds. It's your call.
So you going with the big guns now?
Nah, let's go.
Seems like it's a big gun.
It's, Popeyes.
Okay. All right, cool. Got you. Jesus Christ, bro. If y'all don't see the stream tomorrow, it's because Vic wanted to use the most copyrighted shit in the world.
Okay, go with Bill. Go with Bill. That's what I was asking. Go with Bill.
We end up having to take this one down for the Patreon.
Tis with a task.
Nigga, Lizard. What's down with you, boy? What you got going? What? What you doing on the computer on the block, man?
That nigga Bill.
Bill
From up the street.
What?
That nigga Bill got a new car. They say he been doing that unemployment money. I'm trying to do it, but he don't want to let me fucking do it.
What the fuck you go? How you gonna get unemployment money? Really?
I can get unemployment money. If everybody else, Bill is a fucking crackhead, and how he get it? That means I can get it.
So you're a crackhead, basically. That's what
I'm
you're
not
saying.
no fucking boy. I'm trying to do. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this website. I'm trying to do this, and it's not working. My nerves is bad right now.
Bitch, you going to jail with your dumb ass.
Oh well, me and Bill going.
Stupid motherfucker.
Yoda. Look at Yoda. Me and Bill going.
Both y'all going to jail.
All right.
Oh God. Oh God.
Uh-oh. Quantum Love said didn't hit the spot. Pause.
She's talking about yours clips.
Okay, that's what I missed the delay. I'm playing it under delay. I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that. That's on me. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
How you doing?
Come over here.
Was there an issue?
Yeah, you guys have IDs on you?
No. Why?
Okay. Because they want you trespassed.
They want us trespass?
Yes, sir.
But I was just illegally filming.
You were illegally filming?
Yeah.
Illegally filming?
Yeah, like the cinema.
Illegally filming?
ILLEG.
Illegally?
X.
That means you can't do it. You just admitted that you can't do it.
Well, if I get permission from boss.
Who's boss?
David.
Who's David?
Spencer's.
Who's Spencer?
That's my boss. I work
That's your
for
boss?
Yeah, I work for 123 Movies.
What's a good address for you?
That I do not know. I'm not from here.
Where do you live?
Everywhere.
So you're homeless?
Yeah.
Okay. You know your height and weight?
That's kind of personal.
How is that personal?
I kind of get offended by that.
Okay. And he's like 5'10".
5'11". You can add a little inch. Girls like tall kings, right?
I guess so.
Journalism?
No, we were trying to just illegally film, but they wasn't allowing it.
I don't think you understand your term that you're saying. You said that you're trying to illegally film.
Yeah.
That's a crime then. You mean legally?
No, that's the opposite.
How do you guys afford these cameras? What do you guys do for a living?
We rob and illegally film.
You rob?
Yeah.
Rob what?
Good Samaritans.
Okay. Nice.
You want a bootleg movie?
Nah, man, I'm good.
The Amazing Bulk?
Nah, I'm good.
Give it to your kids.
Nah, I'm good. Like I said, I spoke to the manager. He said that he wants you trespass from every AMC. Okay?
So
Other than that,
we're sticking to Netflix and Hulu?
whatever you want to watch.
Shit's trash.
Oh, you whack, yo. You whack.
We have to wait. Have to wait. wait for the chat. Go with try. What I put on there? Produce. I gotta give you 2 replacement killers.
All right. Whoa. See what the crowd is saying. Jesus. The garden has spoken.
Hey. Hey. You okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I remember that. Hate. Hey,
So
don't laugh if it ain't funny.
All right, so we gonna produce. Let's get it.
Hey, mate, you going to pay for that?
I'm not sure yet.
What do you mean you're not sure yet?
Come back in 2 minutes and I will tell you.
No, you can't do that.
I might waste 1, but if it is good, I buy 10.
Did you test this as well?
Yes, and it failed miserably.
We don't allow that, mate. What else have you had?
The almonds.
How many?
Enough to know that they are not real almonds. What kind of business are you running? Who are your farmers? Where are they? I want to speak to them.
You're coming with me to the counter, and I'm charging you for the apple, pear, and almonds.
I will come to the counter, and you will give me a refund for the rotten mango I bought yesterday.
The produce is on display to look at, not eat.
I have a right to try before I buy, you idiot.
Right, I'm calling the police.
You call the police? You call the police on me?
Yep, you can argue all you want with them.
I will not be threatened. I know my rights.
Yeah.
Hating.
I don't know, son. The way my comedy is set up.
Y'all got the right kind of sense of humor, okay?
I don't know, family. I mean, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
You took my heavy hitters. Hold on, hang on. I got shit for you. I got some shit. Hold on.
In the meantime, let me cue up some heat. Bing. What up, y'all? What's good? Let me see what I'm gonna pull up. Oh man. In the words of the homie E Black, easy work. Easy work. Let me know when you're ready, Vic.
Hold on.
So anyway, in the meantime, while we waiting, let's talk, y'all. What we're gonna be doing, this is not the first time we've done the potluck. This is about the third or fourth time. Next, we're gonna be doing the potlucks every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be opening up the potluck to folks from the chat and people that want to join the show as well. So the only requirement is that you have used some clips. Make sure it's an email, say an email file where you email it to me at chefchoupino@gmail.com. Email your list of YouTube, TikTok, IG clips that you want to use to participate in the potluck. All right. And you may want to separate the funny ones just in case we do the game, or just any clips that you think are important topics for us to handle. Normally, we run the gamut when we do the potlucks, but today we figured we're going to keep it a little light. All right. What you got for me, Vic? We lose you? So in the meantime, let's do this.
No, I'm saying go ahead, run your clip. It's on you.
Say that again.
Go ahead, run your clip. It's on you. I just had to dig in so I can send it to you.
Got you.
They got me second guessing my comment. Y'all show y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
Here we go.
Boo this man.
Oh, you ain't like that one. Okay. Okay. I'll take that.
I just put my
You seen it already. That's what it was. You seen that clip already. That's what it was. Just like that's what you did with Bill. I'm like, you're gonna run a clip that done been on the show.
We ain't put Bill on the show.
Yeah, we did.
You did? Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Badass kids. Actually. But anyway. So what you got? What's your next?
It should be two new jammies in the folder. Either one.
Nope.
Refresh.
Nope. I think this is, here we go. It's Yeah, they just coming through. All right, I got you.
Okay, you hear me? Okay, you hear me? I've been working in America one time. I know how to talk. I speak a perfect English. So I just sometimes need to open up my eye and other people tell me, hey, you speak English? I speak English. Dude, I grew up in Wisconsin. I played football there, not soccer, football. I was a quarterback, okay? See, sometimes I just need to make my, widescreen, full screen. I speak perfect English. Have a good day now. Later.
Yeah, I'll give you one. I'll run it back one more time just to make sure I got the appropriate.
Okay, you hear me? I've been working in America one time. I know how to talk. I speak a perfect English. So I just sometimes need to open up my eye and other people tell me, hey, you speak English? I speak English. Dude, I grew up in Wisconsin. I played football there, not soccer, football. I was a quarterback, okay? See, sometimes I just need to make my, widescreen, full screen. I speak perfect English. Have a good day now. Later.
You're on mute, Chef.
I know, say nothing. I know, say nothing. See, that was funny, Vic. You see, you laugh. You blacker guy. Let me stop.
Yeah, let you stop.
Yo, son, I'm gonna need y'all to be more prepared for that. Y'all trying to make me laugh, man. Come on, yo. Gabrielle, peace and blessings, family. Sakba Singh. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what it do, Jasmine? So, yo, let's transition this thing a little bit. We gave y'all something funny for an hour. Damn, this shit is good. We have some funny for an hour. Let's just talk about whatever topics that we have on deck. I know Andrea has some stuff that she wanted to share. So what I'm going to do, look, Andrea, you looking at me like, huh? No, I'm not talking about the stuff that you forgot to bring to the show.
Okay.
Andrea, the one that showed up to the SATs and she ain't had no number 2 pencils. Right. So
me, I got children, okay? Happy my mom be happy, can't remember shit.
There we go. That's your laminated card, huh?
I do. So, I got kids.
Nah, you've been sending me shit all week. So we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna bring up one of the topics. I'm gonna pull it up from random, right?
Okay.
So let's see. Let's see. Okay, I know I'm gonna force you out. Here we go. Oh, this is not a video clip. Oh, I'm still digging. Here we go. Perfect. Let's see what Andrea has for us.
you that.
It's gonna make it. But I mean, I love how like you're strong on your own, but you're also strong and compatible to your husband's energy at the same time. I mean, I think that's where it's gonna make that balance is gonna make it work, right? I want to know how you got fired by your husband, how you still let him come into your house after he fired you, and how you're sitting here with him today, gainfully employed in a business that he allowed you to come back to.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds crazy.
So respectfully, I think I kind of quit because
It was over the employee though. It was over the employee. The girl that hired you.
Yeah, it was one of those things like you don't listen. And then when shit hits the fan and something happens, then you want me to come and be the big bad wolf. And I always, you know, it was a TikTok that said, when my husband really want to say no, he used me. And that's really what happens. You know, he'll talk to me and then he'll come and complain about the employee. And I'm like, well, I'm sick of this. He said, well, you come answer the phone. And I was like, I ain't answering nothing. You know, so we had this whole thing, and then I just didn't show up for like about a week. So it was one of those things where, you know, we have these knockdown dragouts, but then, you know, he comes home and this is something that it was a learned behavior that we really had to try to learn to turn it off and turn it on. Because then you come home and then you want to hunch on me. How you gonna hunch on me and you just fired me and yelled at me?
But I mean, I love how like you're strong on your own, but you're also strong and compatible to your husband's energy at the same time. I mean, I think that's where it's gonna make that balance is gonna make it work, right?
So that's it. I'm gonna ask you what I asked myself when you sent it to me.
Okay.
Why is she sending me this shit? You put me on. What was...
I sent it to you because when we had the thing called Black Excellent, there's a couple who works together, but I didn't know he fired her a couple times. I thought he quit too. Shit.
Oh, I have my mic open. That's probably what happened. I apologize, y'all, if there was an echo. What did you think about that clip? There was something that stood out to me, Vic. I don't know if there was anything that stood out to you regarding that clip there.
You person, I didn't get the full dynamic of what was going on. I just heard her say, "Why you coming home trying to hunch on me?"
All right, I'm gonna play it again since folks got the echo and we need to know what's going on. Hold on.
How you still let him. But I mean, I love how like you're strong on your own, but you're also strong and compatible to your husband's energy at the same time. I mean, I think that's where it's gonna make that balance is gonna make it work, right? I want to know how you got fired by your husband, how you still let him come into your house after he fired you, and how you're sitting here with him today, gainfully employed in a business that he allowed you to come back to.
Yeah.
To me, it just sounds crazy.
So respectfully, I think I kind of quit because
it was over the employee though. It was over the employee. The girl that hired you.
It was one of those things like you don't listen. And then when shit hits the fan and something happens, then you want me to come and be the big bad wolf. And I always, you know, it was a TikTok that said, when my husband really want to say no, he used me. And that's really what happens. You know, he'll talk to me and then he'll come and complain about the employee. And I'm like, well, I'm sick of this. He said, well, you come answer the phones. And I was like, I ain't answering nothing. You know, so we had this whole thing. And then I just didn't show up for like about a week. So it was one of those things where, you know, we have these knockdown dragouts, but then, you know, he comes home and this is something that it was a learned behavior that we really had to try to learn to turn it off and turn it on, because then you come home and then you want to hunch on me. How you gonna hunch on me and you just fired me and yelled at me?
But I mean, I love how like you're strong on your own, but you're all.
So let's talk about it, Andrea.
Yes. I thought it was good that everybody can't work together. So what she said was to me, I think they learned they couldn't work together. But every time he tired of employees, he be calling her and complaining, and then he want her to come back and help fix stuff. I couldn't work with my husband either.
So let me say this. Peace to the bro, Jedi Mike 7. I see you in the spot. Salute.
Peace, Jedi.
So what you got on that, Vic?
I mean, if you strong enough to fire your old lady, then why the hell you need her to come do your dirty work? Hell.
Okay.
I can see if you say, hey, she's better with talking to the people. I'm the good cop, she the bad cop. Then maintain that. You know what I mean? If y'all got conflict, y'all speak on that shit. But like she say, okay, how the hell you gonna fire me?
And then
and then come at the house like, yeah, what's up, though? You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't have it both ways, nigga. You that nigga from work. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As trying to separate those two worlds, I find it interesting people who can bring those worlds together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In general, and not have it be a conflict, especially when you're dealing with a woman that's not like all meek and docile. She's got her own little punch to her.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you fired her a couple of times. I mean, I'm just saying, one time fired me, not 2 or 3. I'm good.
He's a glutton for punishment. He's a glutton for punishment. He is a glutton for punishment.
Why you say that?
He's a bad leader.
Watch this. I'm about to piss the sisters off. About the only person that the sisters don't scream at be the boss. Like, damn, she's insubordinate as an employee. Imagine now. And she's my wife, and I need something from her. Shit, I got 0 wins. 0 wins. Man, I want to feel like the boss somewhere.
But he is the boss. He's a boss. He's a boss at his job, and then you just fire the wife who's helping you.
If you can't get
he ends up hiring her back though. That's what I'm saying. Right. The thing is, if you ain't getting this respect you want from your employee at work, and she's at home, that means she's not giving you that respect at home.
Definitely not giving you no motherfucking respect at the
house. That's just my logical assumption.
How you know that?
I said it's my logical assumption. Listen, if she gets fired for insubordination at work, which means she ain't listening to the boss, and then her husband is the boss, you think she's not going to give him hell at home? Come on, man. Oh, so she's going to treat him like a king at home and treat him like an asshole at work. Come on, man. Come on, yo. You don't even, come on, yo. You trying to hold on to that point, man. Come on.
Call that a logical progression.
I'm not holding on to any point. I just asked the question. Don't get hateful for midnight, okay?
Come on, man. How do we know? How do we know? So she's giving him.
How you know she can't? How you know she's treating like a king at home? She could be like king at home. I don't know.
She get fired for insubordination at work.
Maybe they don't need to work together. Maybe they don't need to work together. Maybe she just.
But that's not. We're not talking about that. They already working together. If she's getting fired if she's being insubordinate to her boss at work, where she gets her check, and her boss happens to be the man she lays with, you don't think she's going to be insubordinate there as well?
Maybe that could be the problem.
Okay, now you move and go. That's not what we're not solving nothing right now.
I understand where she's coming from to some degree.
Yeah, but the thing, she ain't going nowhere. You on that Uber right now. You on that Uber right now. Don't take her there. Let her. She's right there. She right there. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. She don't need to be delivered. Right? Hold on. Andrea said, how do you know? But how do you know that she's not treating him like a king at home, but she's insubordinate at work?
Yeah, I said it.
How does that make sense to you? Like, how is that an assumption?
I'm saying it could be an assumption because she could be home. She could be at home being different, and at work is two different things. You can do two things at one time. You guys tell me that. So maybe she's a different woman at home, and then when she's at work, she's a different woman. So I'm saying is at home she could be a woman who loves her husband and treats him like a king and all that. But when she goes to work, she sees things that he's not doing right, or she's going to tell him, and then he be firing her.
Okay, watch this. So that's the line of bullshit you want to ride with, right?
What's a lot of bullshit?
So watch this. You saying that how is it different at home than it is over at the job, right?
Yes.
So question for you. If you see a dude with his chick out in the street and he lining her head up, he's whooping her ass. Her ass in the daylight, in the middle of the street. You think he's treating her like a princess at home?
No.
Oh, how can you make that assumption? How? We don't know. Maybe the sunlight impacts him differently. How do we know? How can you make that assumption?
What I'm saying is I feel like she's probably a different woman at home. If they don't work together, maybe they want to have conflicts.
See, now you say I'm trying to deliver her, but what I am doing is conceding a point, even though I tend to agree with your stance, Chef, that's the natural progression of things. If she insubordinate at work where it count, well, or you know what I mean, at least to the pocket, then what's the likelihood of you being, anything different, if not worse, at home, where there's more leeway? But I understand what Andrea is saying, because I've worked with people, you know what I mean, that I love and I care about, from family to significant others, and the work version of me can be insufferable because I have a work ethic that others don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm meticulous. I'm what do you call that shit? Like, I'm a micromanager at times. You know what I mean? And certain things irk people, where in other environments where it's not required, you know what I mean, where she can be the boss of the home, you know what I'm saying? But you the boss at work, you feel me? Then that dynamic can change. And people that you get along with outside of work. You ever had a coworker that you can't fucking stand, but then y'all end up going to the company party or some kind of outing event? You like, hey, wait, what? 1 or 2 beers in this motherfucker. You take that tie off, you all right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility that you can get a different dynamic outside of the work scene.
Yeah.
Everybody came.
I can see where you coming from with that. However, she working with the dude. That's her husband. So at the end of the day, the person she's giving grief to is her husband, and she knows it. Well, maybe. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Maybe they should not be working together. Let her be at home or doing another job, and they not work together. Because obviously she did say, when you're mad with people and you want to tell them no, you use me. So he used her in other places too. He used her to get away with stuff he don't want to say no to, but he want to say no, but he used her. It's a dynamic that he's just using her at work with some of his employees, I assume. Just saying
that he's using her.
Yes, he's using her because she just said in the video, when he don't want to say no, he uses me like I'm the bad guy. Obviously and then I don't understand what man wants to keep firing the wife 4 or 5 times. If you fire her, just don't let her come back. You want hell at work too. That's what I was gonna say. You want hell at work too.
She's saying, like you brought some smoke. Right?
You want hell at work too. I'm just saying.
Like,
and remember, everybody can't work together. Because when I try to work with my ex-husband, he got on my nerves. I'm saying, I'm good.
I mean, look at the kind of attitude you got. messing with you, yo. I ain't never seen your eyeballs get that big, yo. What's up, Demita? What's going on, Demita? I see you in the spot. Thanks for dropping through. What up? That's the look. That's the look Andrea just looked like. What?
Yeah, like everybody, but I know I can't work with him because he's so anal and meticulous. He likes things the way he want them. Oh, okay, well that's not me. And then I need to go home and do something else. What's best for me?
Interesting. Okay, so I guess it's you gave yours. You know, we ended off the other game on Vic, so I'll throw one in there. Can y'all hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We good? All right, cool. So I got something for you. Let's talk about it.
Women confuse this very often. They talk about the fact that men have all the power, men make all the money, men are in charge, and we oppress women. Let me make something very clear to you. Okay. Firstly, you're confusing 1% of men with all men. The majority of men have no money, no power, no sex from their wife, no fucking chance in court. They can't even keep their house. They won't get to see their kids, and they don't. So most men, their life sucks. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing, when a man gets up at 4 a.m. to go carry garbage to earn a good wage, he ain't thinking, I'm gonna do this so I can oppress that bitch because she's broke. He's doing it thinking so I can provide for my family, so my woman can stay at home and raise my kids and have nice nails while I'm out here carrying trash. You go to a coal mine, those dudes are not down there thinking about oppressing women. They're down there thinking about providing for women. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that there's not bad apples, but in general, us men are prepared to take on more bullshit to protect you than you would possibly believe. And in the modern world, they've spun that. Feminism spun that. Men make all the money. You women need more money because men make the money and men are in charge and men have the good jobs. Men are out here giving up their fucking life for you chicks.
Bars.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Nobody wants an average man. Nobody wants an average man.
That's not true.
They got any guy.
Hold on a second, Andrea. Be careful. You watch the hell. I mean, you know, you said that's not true.
Yes, I said that's not true.
So let's talk about what we can agree on before because it seems like the mood or the vibe of what he said rubbed you the wrong way. Let's talk about what we can agree on.
Okay.
Can we agree that there's more average people than there are above average people?
Sure.
Okay. So now, can we agree that women naturally want above average men? Is that something we can agree on?
True.
Okay. So what was the part that you didn't agree on that you said wasn't necessarily true?
I think women are okay he don't have to make a lot of money, but he don't have to be a 6-figure. As long as he got his own money, women are okay with that.
What does that mean? What does that look like? As long as he got his own money. So what does his own money look like?
His own money, like he can take care of himself, his responsibility, all of that.
So you would have no issues with him being able to support you.
Garbage man, my man could be a plumber, my man could be a teacher. As long as he got his own money, I am okay with that. Because one thing I do know, we can build together.
Nice one. I see what you did there.
What?
I see what you did there.
What?
Look at the 3 occupations you listed.
What?
Okay. You add teacher in there, that actually brings down the average a little bit, right? What's the average of a California teacher? Alexa, what's the average salary of a California teacher?
From channel3000.com, teacher salaries vary significantly by state and region, from about $47,000 on average last year in Mississippi to $85,000 in California.
85. Thank you, Alexa. Stop. $85,000. Andrea.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Let me cut.
Okay.
You said garbage man,
Yes.
plumber.
Yes.
They make money, yo. So those are not average salaries. We're not talking about that. You went and named occupation, but those plumbers.
Okay, so do I want a man? Do I want a man who works at McDonald's? No, I don't. But if my man works at McDonald's, my man is a because everybody don't think them jobs. Hold on a minute. Everybody don't think them jobs are good jobs. Okay, I don't mind that because I know men who do them jobs, so I'm okay with that. Yes, they make good money, but do women think? Some women I know, I'm like, they don't want a garbage man. They don't want a plumber. I will
tell you something. Peace to my brother Ricky Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brother-in-law Ricky Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
He came up in the garbage game,
mm-hmm.
and he is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Built a beautiful home up in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the Chicago suburbs, getting to the bread.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in certain families, dudes that are that dude, you know, where their house is the home base and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
On that side of the family, they get to the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage men always made money. Plumbers. You get me? That's a skilled trade. That's one of the things that they talk about, skilled trade. They talk about electrician. So when you said that, I said average guy, an average salary. You went and named people that almost doubled the average salary. That's not fair. That means that, so what you're saying, that you're proving my point. You know what the average salary is?
I don't know their average salary, but do I think if my man was doing that, I would be okay with that because he's still providing for himself. And I'm just saying is I don't know what are their salary is. I just know their occupation. I would not mind. It wouldn't bother me. But I know some women that I have conversation with would not date a plumber or a garbage man. I'm saying I would date them any day, any time.
But they would have to have that. But I'm talking about the money. We just talking about money right now. We talking about money right now.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about money and what.
So you think I picked a job? You think I picked a job because I knew how much money they make? I didn't know that. I didn't.
No, what it is that the maybe you wasn't trying to be funny when you did it, right? And maybe that's not what you was thinking about. Yo, really stupid, dude. What the hell, Vic at Jurassic Park?
waiting on the goddamn Chicago Gorilla to come by.
Right. Hey, peace to Gabrielle, peace to Rilla. Oh, yes, that's what you can't do more than that. I spoke to a girl that told me her parents can pay for everything, house, car, bills, except a cell phone. She specified she's not messing with a dude who can't do more than that. Peace to the boy ZB. See you, big dog. Thanks for dropping through. Who did I miss? Okay, cool. So, a woman prefer men that can take care of her. So yeah,
Goofy.
I'm gonna. You know what? I just feel the urge to run that one back because Tape is spitting some gems. We're gonna run that one back real quick.
Okay.
Women confuse this very often. They talk about the fact that men have all the power, men make all the money, men are in charge, and we oppress women. Let me make something very clear to you. Okay. Firstly, you're confusing 1% of men with all men. The majority of men have no money, no power, no sex from their wife, no fucking chance in court. They can't even keep their house. They won't get to see their kids, and they don't. So most men, their life sucks. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing, when a man gets up at 4 a.m. to go carry garbage to earn a good wage, he ain't thinking, I'm gonna do this so I can oppress that bitch because she's broke. He's doing it thinking so I can provide for my family, so my woman can stay at home and raise my kids and have nice nails while I'm out here carrying trash. You go to a coal mine, those dudes are not down there thinking about oppressing women. They're down there thinking about providing for women. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that there's not bad apples, but in general, us men are prepared to take on more bullshit to protect you than you would possibly believe. And in the modern world, they've spun that. Feminism spun that. Men make all the money. You women need more money because men make the money and men are in charge and men have the good jobs. Men are out here giving up their fucking life for you chicks.
You're on mute, Chef. You're on mute.
Thanks. So I started out on the secondary point when I was talking about the guys that really, really got it. I mean, the guys that don't really have it, rather, the average guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you agree or disagree that the top 1% of earners, or the guys, the dudes that's getting that big bread, the dudes that's making more than 6 figures, the ones that's making 7 figures, the ones that got that NBA money, that Diddy money, the power players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you would take more shit from one of those dudes than the dude who's bagging groceries or being the greeter at the Walmart? Let's be real.
Personally, I think you would be taking more shit from the one who's making 7 figures. The one who is working at Walmart might be gracious to have you on his arm. Might be appreciate you a little more.
No, I'm asking. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna ask you again, right? Maybe I gotta say it differently.
Okay.
Yes or no? If you had a dude making 7, 8 figures, making Diddy money, wealthy, rich, the Andrea with the super wealthy, uber rich guy.
Yes.
Now over here is the Andrea with the guy that's a greeter at Walmart. My question to you is, would Andrea, who's with the rich guy, take more shit from the rich guy than she would take from the Walmart guy?
Yes.
You would? Why? Tell me why.
Because he got money. Because he got
so
money.
Then you just proved the point. That's the whole point.
Because the caveat that she put in there, because you glanced over that. Okay, so I'm a corner man. All right, I'm a corner man today.
Yo, son,
hey,
you got that blue pill in your pocket. You got that blue pill in your pocket, man. Here we go, yo.
It's purplish.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, yo. Come on, son.
Listen, what she said, which is also true. The man working at Walmart is less likely to give a 7-figure nigga type of shit.
That's not
so at the same time, she would
because
take
he knows the kind of chick he got.
He wouldn't feel as empowered to talk that same level of shit
because he knows the type of chick he got.
More humble.
But you see, you making here's the kicker. No matter how you say it,
and you should. If you ain't got 7-figure money, you don't got shut the fuck up money.
So you see, that's some blue pill shit like a motherfucker. So hold on one second. What you're stating, and I'm gonna give you, and I'm gonna tell you what it's reading to me.
Okay.
The chat, they're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. What you're saying is reading to me is, because I'm a nigga that may not have a certain income, even though I want to be a provider, protector, and all of that thing to my woman, but at this point in time, I'm working in a certain thing, in a certain position that may not have the same salary as a dude that's rich, that I should not expect the same degree of respect from my mate, and that my voice should be lessened, and the level of manliness that I exude should be less based on my salary. What the fuck?
Good question. What the fuck? The answer is not.
Some women feel that way. Some women feel that. Yes, they do. Like you work at. I'm not saying that's something, but some women feel like you need to be quiet a little bit. You at Walmart. This NBA, this football over here making 7 feet.
What you finna do? What you finna do,
And then, but
Andrea?
you see what you're
Justify
saying?
his point. You finna justify his
Yo,
point.
so why you telling her to stop talking, bro?
My
I don't get
point
it.
is this.
You telling
My
her,
point,
she's telling you how she feels, and
my
you're
point is
like,
this.
don't say it.
Nah, because we know that point already. That's been ran 100 times. What we do here is we look at the conversation in different angles. The angle that's missing is the fact that you're explaining it as this man with 7 figures is getting more respect, when in all actuality,
I
this
didn't
man.
explain anything. All I did was ask her a question. I
You called
explained
me.
nothing.
You called me. No, you talking to me. You said, "Hey, you coming across the statement you just made is coming across blue pill, and let me tell you how it sounds, as if this man who's making 7 figures is able to express his manliness in a fuller way than this other guy who's making less, saying as if he's being emasculated to some degree based on his salary. When in all actuality, what we talking about is this nigga with 7 figures feeling like he can be more disrespectful because she'll never leave me.
That's not
Because
what
she can't find no situation like this. That's
some
called
extra shit. That's some extra shit you added. You know why I say that's extra shit? Because I asked Andrea. I asked Andrea about herself, bro. There was no other hypothetical. I asked Andrea about herself. If you, Andrea, was with the 7-figure, 8-figure dude, and then you, Andrea, was with the Walmart dude, and I asked her a specific question, and she already answered it, so you can't untwist that one. She answered it, and she stated that she would take more from the 7-figure dude. Why? Because he got more money, safety, provision. Hypergamy is a real thing.
Security,
survival instincts. You get what I'm saying? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So it's us talking about it is not an issue. It's a real thing.
You said it as if I changed her response. I didn't change her response. What I did is explain why someone would stay. And what she explained was that, hey, this man making less is less likely to be as disrespectful. She didn't use those words, but that's what she was referring to. He's less likely to come at her in a way that somebody who is a 7-figure celebrity with status, yada yada, who can easily replace her, would feel like he had the right to come at her with. Now, just that doesn't say that every man that's making 7 figures is going to be disrespectful just because he has some kind of a leverage over his woman. That doesn't make your character. But at the end of the day, if you ain't got shut the fuck up money, then it only makes sense that you should move more humbly, and that ain't got nothing to do with manliness. You know what I'm saying? To tell your woman to please be quiet or can you chill?
But
it wouldn't matter how much money you had in the bank. If you had $2 in the bank or $2 million in the bank, if you're a disrespectful nigga, you're a disrespectful nigga. And if your bride leave you, she's more likely to do it when you got less money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
wait, let me just say this, Andrea, real quick. I gotta push back on what you just said. According to that rationale that you just provided, Vic, that because you know you don't got that kind of money, so you might need to be a bit more humble, right? That's what I'm talking about. Do you watch this? Everything moves on the spectrum, right? That mindset that even though I'm the man within that relationship, but because I'm not making millionaire money or super big money, I have to be more humble. On the other end of that spectrum, that would be if the guy that thinks like that is going to be the one that turns asshole on his wife once he starts getting to the bread, because now I'm making fuck you money. You get what I'm saying? Remember, all of this came from the video clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation we're having is lined up from that video clip, and it's literally proving exactly what he's saying, that the men who are making less have to deal with more stress, but also have to shut their mouth. They don't have the same amount of privilege, but they don't get the right amount of respect when they may be giving all of themselves and their lives, working those jobs, those dead end jobs or whatever to feed their family. But those are the ones that are actually making the truest sacrifice.
Yes, that's true. But
But you don't want to.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I will look. Look. I had an ex-husband who had money, but did he respect me? No, I didn't. So when a woman's fed up, it don't matter how much money you got. I will start all over. Okay, money don't mean nothing. Respect, honor, integrity, that means something to me. So money don't. I can always make money. I'm a money maker anyway. So what they got to do with it? But if he is seven figure, more power to him. But I'm not looking for a man who makes a lot of money, because at the end of the day, if we're together, we can build together. And I do respect any man who is doing this the average job. But the average job to me may be different to you.
So you don't want a man that make a lot of money. So how much money? Like, so if a guy got, what's the amount that you won't date him because he's too rich? Then, because you say you don't want a guy that make a lot of money.
No,
I'm being an asshole. It's like, so what's your maximum? He can't make more than how many?
But be honest, if guys are making six figures, they can be an asshole. Men who are making money, it can be an asshole. They're not nice people. I'm just saying. I've been around money. My daddy ain't not the nicest person, and he got plenty of money. So I don't want nobody who is thinking my money defines who I am. My money is I don't like people like that.
Andrea.
What?
Your dude's money?
Yes.
It defines where you live. Hold on. It defines what page on the menu you order from. It defines your zip code. It defines how many commas in your personal bank account. It defines the country of your car manufacturer. And it defines how many coins you got on your motherfucking feet, because you don't got to walk nowhere.
Look,
kind of work.
I am okay if my dude is a plumber, a teacher. I am okay a job in a nice suburban. Okay, that's just fine with me. Okay, I don't need a fancy car to define who I am. And truth of the matter is, I love Chevrolet cars, Tahoe, Suburbans. I like them cars. You know why? I got plenty of kids. So I'm not gonna be driving something that got like, I want to drive something that American, and I don't have to spend my money getting fixed. I know that. So I'm okay with stuff like that.
She don't drive the base model, so she done names 40,000 a piece.
So I'm just saying, I think when you go into relationships, I'm not going to a relationship figuring out, oh, my man makes so much money. Like, can you protect and provide for the family? And are you gonna be willing to do what you can for the family? If that means you're gonna work two jobs, that means you're gonna work two jobs. Period.
Okay.
Let me add something. What? Because it's a bigger discussion. We can go on what Andrea like, but the discussion is bigger in as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're talking about is almost when you're a builder, right? There's something called like leverage, right? It's like a scientific thing. Like, if you put this on this angle, this will add this amount of force, and this is called a fulcrum, and this is a force multiplier, and so on and so forth, right? So what we're talking about is a person's leverage inside of a relationship. So if you're the breadwinner inside of that relationship, you have leverage, because nobody want to live outside and everybody want to live better than they've been living, period. Even if they're willing to take less. So the question is, how important is your condition? If you say, hey, I'd rather deal with a guy with $100,000 and live in a middle-class neighborhood and have some respect when a person talk to me than deal with this athlete or this entertainer who's making, you know, $3 million a year and living in a $10 million house, but he treat me like shit and he don't give me no time, and he got 3 women on his side.
Bro.
That may not be worth the sacrifice, but the leverage that he has is based on his weight. Now, see, what Chef was talking about is the amount of energy expended, how hard these men work, and how much respect they should get in relation to that. Well, let me tell you something, my brother Chef, right? I work construction for a long time, right? And sometimes we got, you know, everybody play a position. They got roles. So, you know, I climb, I go high, I go in places nobody don't want to go. I do technical, you know, intricate things that require detail and no mistakes. You know what I mean? I go into small play. That's what I got. That's what I do. But then I got another guy, and we call him Big Man. Not because he ain't got a name, but that's his job. And when you can't quite get that boat to break, hey, Big Man, he know what time it is. So I can put my whole body, my whole force, my body weight, effort, snatching, and it don't matter. This boat won't give. Big Man, come over there. This what the hell y'all struggling with. Bah! The whole thing is it didn't matter how much effort that I put in. I can't make that thing move because I don't have the force. I don't have the leverage. He's got the leverage. You understand what I'm saying? It don't make him a better man than me or more skilled than me, but it makes his position solid. So when we're talking about inside of a relationship, we're talking about how much leverage a woman does not have because of how much money she does not have. See, when we're talking about Jay-Z, yeah, Jay-Z got big money. Jay-Z got big money. But Beyonce, she got plenty money. She don't need Jay-Z money. She good. So Jay-Z's money is not the same force multiplier inside of his relationship that it would be if he had a common girl, or average girl. If he picked that cute girl up from Chick-fil-A, his money would move her more than it would Beyonce.
You know what's so crazy? You looking at your hypotheticals, and you had a grown-ass woman that's sitting right there on the same screen as you that already said the shit, my dude. She said she would be willing to take more from her dude if he was a millionaire than if he was a average or low-income worker. That's the only piece I've told.
And I'm explaining the why. I'm explaining the why.
I'm not debating her why. Does she ask you?
It don't matter what you need. This is what I'm saying.
But you're talking about the leverage somebody has. I'm saying what I'm saying. Why don't you ask her the why?
Why don't you respond to what I'm saying instead of telling me what Andrea said?
What you're saying is because the thing is you're giving context to something, to a question someone else answered, and they gave the context of why. But now I'm
giving another angle to what I prefaced was beyond the conversation that you and Andrea are having. I literally led with that. I said what Andrea's opinion is cool, but we're talking about a bigger conversation between men and women in general. So the same way we'll take Cardi B or somebody else and talk about a greater topic other than the isolated celebrity, we're talking about something bigger than Andrea's personal preferences and how she move around men and why. We're talking about women in general. So, and I'm saying inside of a relationship, women will make these concessions because they don't have no leverage. A woman who will take shit from a 7-figure nigga, that's because she done got 7 figures. 7-figure women ain't taking that kind of shit. That's why they single. So it's relevant.
Yeah.
You sitting on a seesaw with a little child, it's gonna make a difference. If a motherfucker weigh what you weigh, it ain't the same game.
I don't think if a woman who can make it 7 figures and she won't date a nigga who makes 7 figures, she probably won't date him because she probably feel like when they gonna have time together, they both working that hard. I'm just asking the question.
I don't know, yo. I don't know. That was. I don't know, man.
Maybe I would have taken.
Are you trying to say, Chef, that it don't matter how much the money the woman got as long as this nigga making if he got 70 million and she got, I don't know, 20 million, that she's gonna take his shit the same way it would if she had 200,000?
Well, the thing is, there would be a difference if the rationale that you believe is that women will only move and provide respect based on the leverage of resource or the leverage of finance. So is that what you're saying, that the women that it's purely leverage of finance?
There's a whole bunch of angles for leverage. I mean, you could be providing a lot of things from protect, because you could be a 7-figure nigga and a pussy, and you're not gonna get the same respect as a man who command respect.
You know, a lot of women. You know, there's a lot of women. When you stated that the rich women that don't have a dude or whatever, you realize there's a lot of the high performing, high power women that are with men or married to men that make less than them,
and they're okay with that because he's probably helping with the kids. He's probably home cooking for them, for the family, and then when she has a high priced job. Okay, yes, to me, respect and money don't go hand in hand. We can respect a man who's providing for his family, and he don't have to make 7 figures. If a man who's providing for his family is doing all he can for his family, I respect that. That is more. I respect that more than a man who's an asshole. You know why? Because he's saying his family is more important. Every man don't need to be making 7 figures. I respect a man who works at a post office. That don't bother me. To me, it don't define, because it's a profession, don't define who he is. It's just what he does. That's the difference.
You got, since I want to talk about celebrities and stuff, right?
No, so, I said the post office guy.
No, not you. Okay. I'm talking about it, right? Celebrity stuff. Let's utilize a more functional couple. Let's not use Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Let's use the couple. They're not together anymore, but Kendall Isaacs and Mary J. Blige, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now, Kendall, he had his voice. You know what I mean?
Okay, so hold a minute. I'm correcting my thing because I have my own thing about them too. So are you saying Kendall was Mary J's manager? What else did he do for a living? I don't know about him. What else did he do for a living?
He was her husband.
Yeah, I know he was her husband.
So let's make believe that he was only her husband.
Okay.
Right? We
You said he made a significant.
The point is, he didn't have her money.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
He did not have her money.
Okay.
But there was no question that he was the man of that home. Even she spoke to it.
True, right. She did.
You get what I'm saying? So, but according to you, Vic, that don't happen because of that leverage. But he was able to be all the type of assholes that she talked about. And regardless if she was the one that was the cash cow or the one that provided the one that provided the financial wherewithal, he was still able to be that person. And
you said he was able to be an asshole. Can you elaborate on this asshole part?
The same conversation we talking about, bro. It's the same show.
I didn't change nothing. I just asked the question for you. You said it like
you said about being an asshole. We just talked about being an asshole. About somebody being a millionaire being an asshole versus.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm saying it's two different conversations, and you blending them and conflating them as if they the same conversation. Disrespect is different than respect. See, a respectable man can command respect from men, women, and it don't got a fucking thing to do with a damn dollar. He could be broke, like without $1 in his own pocket, hungry as a motherfucker, and command respect by the way he moves and the way he handles people. But when you want to talk about who will tolerate your disrespect, those is two different conversations, because there's people who won't tolerate no disrespect from nobody, who give a fuck how much money you got. So that's I'm saying those are two different conversations. So we talking about how much disrespect will somebody tolerate. That's based on leverage, because that's coercion to some degree. That's somebody having something over you. The only thing that I know in my life that would allow me to allow somebody to disrespect me is because they're in a position that will not, based on what I need, will not allow me to overlook the fact of my needs over my ability. And it's one of those things, as soon as I get my leverage where I don't need this motherfucker, I'm up through there. I'm out. So we're talking about tolerating what your boy is doing with Mary J, or any woman that is of a high stature. It don't have to be no celebrity woman. She just can be making more than $100,000 woman than you making fucking 30,000. But she respects you because you moving with respect. But if you just decide that you're gonna start going upside her head or talking to her reckless or cussing her out in public in front of her friends, she ain't going for that shit. I can give a fuck how much money. Disrespect, you will have to have something that she needs from you. And the day she don't need that thing no more, even if it's just a mind change, it says, you know what? I don't need that much money. She gonna say fuck you and go get a nigga that she really want and do respect, even if he make less than you. That's how rich niggas get cheated on. That's just my opinion, though.
Oh, no, man. I'm gonna let you.
I just think
I'm gonna let you ride on that one. The thing is, only thing I can say is that it speaks to a bigger conversation, but that conversation is bigger than the clip. Go ahead.
And this is the thing. Could I have stayed in my marriage and had the nicest cars, I had the nicest house, or did I want to stay in my marriage and keep being cheated on? I said, fuck the marriage, fuck the money. I'm taking my kids, we out. And is he living large now? He still is. And it don't bother me one day. I don't think twice about staying with that man. Because I figure out I can make life for myself. I can always make money.
Okay. Hey.
It depends on what you value. If you value money, well, I value happiness and peace. So money ain't everything. Happiness and peace is for me. Now I ain't say I want to be poor and living in the hood either. Okay.
All right. So who got the next clip?
I don't know. Vic, you next?
Who's digging in what we already sent you, Sha?
Oh shit.
Go.
We went to
Okay.
chat.
Okay. Go to goddamn Keisha Cole. See if you can dig that up.
Oh Lord. That says something about her.
That's right. That's right in line. That's right in line. Because when you level the playing field and you take money off because there's a certain, it's called survival money. People, the shit we be talking about is survival money. If you don't got survival money, if you can't keep the lights on and the motherfucking law from knocking on your door telling you that you got to get the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your woman is likely to talk reckless to you. She's likely to not give you your respect. She's likely to not want to hear what you say or want you to lead, and so on and so forth. It's a whole bunch of things she's probably not gonna have faith or trust in you in. Perhaps. Depends on the woman. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about people who are already, who can both can care and take care of themselves, who can provide for their family, if everybody we're talking about inside of a conversation is making 80K or more, man and woman, then now we're not talking about the same degree of leverage. And then now we're talking about people's character and to Mr. Toledo's point, what they value. What do you value? You know what I mean? Is how important is it for you to not be disrespected? Some people don't mind being disrespected at home, long as you don't disrespect them in public. Their image is more important.
Yeah, I hear all of that, bro. I hear all of that. The thing is, though, like the more and more, and maybe that's the thing that that my soul is raging against, right? What you saying is that the amount of manhood, masculinity, force or leverage that you exude within your relationship is going to be based on how much money you make, and if she makes more than you or not. You get what I'm saying? I can't. That keeps the whole thing going.
Wait. I need you to say that one more time. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get exactly picture it in my head what you're saying. Say that one more time.
Basically, what you're stating, what I'm receiving from what you're stating is that the size of your wallet should be your voice should be consistent with the size of your wallet. And it's okay to think. I didn't say that's what you said. I said that's the essence of what I'm reading it as, not those exact words, bro. But in all of the words, you can watch it on a replay, and all of the words that you stated, and each time you ran it back. What you're saying is that a motherfucker that don't make as much as she makes would be wise to shut their fucking mouth. That's what I'm getting from it. That's what I'm saying, because you're giving the reasons, right? Andrea gave the answer to the shit. She gave the answer, right? And she said why. And then you came with yours to give the context to her answer. And then now she backtracked on the shit. You get what I'm saying?
No.
So
she didn't give the answer.
You were that smooth, man.
She gave her answer. That's
and
all.
Then you gave her answer.
Andrea don't speak for every woman. She speaks for Andrea.
So no, I don't speak for every woman. But okay, the old Andrea would have sacrificed for a man being disrespectful because making 7 figures. But now I know I'm grown. I'm grown up at 47. I don't have to take disrespect for a man. I don't care how much money he got, and he can do miracles for me. But if he's disrespectful to me, what's the point of you being together? Now, maybe the old me might have took some shit like that. I don't got to. I'm grown now.
At the end of the day,
it depends on what you value. Do you value money, or do you value having a peaceful life, or do you value that money is everything? Money ain't everything.
It's not that. I'm going somewhere. So,
okay,
so a man without money, right? Say he's never had a job in his life.
Yes.
But he know how to hunt. He know how to find water. He know how to build and provide a place for shelter. I've seen homeless men with women get respect. So at the end of the day, you know, it's about if a man's job is to protect and provide, it don't matter how you go about that. So whether you got 7 figures, it's can you provide these basics? That's why I say once you pass the threshold of survival, then now we're talking about people's preferences. But before you get to the survival threshold, then it's no longer a woman can respect you as much. She like, yo, he's a great guy, but this motherfucker cannot keep me fed. So I'll go over here with asshole B, who can keep all the lights on. Period. And you'll be a great guy that she'll leave. Period. Because you can't get the job done. So it's not a measure of, well, you should be able to do this because you a man. No, part of being a man is to provide. And if you ain't providing to a level sufficient enough for the person that you're trying to attain, then guess what? you might be subject to her disrespect because you ain't got no leverage. Her pussy mean more to you. That's her power. That's her leverage. Until she go get some other kinds of leverage to even the score, or you do. You know what I'm saying? It's not a black and white thing. It's a gray area, and it's balance, and it sways back and forth depending on who's got what leverage. Hell, you was the man and you was slanging dick. Now you got erectile dysfunction. You don't got the same leverage in your relationship as you used to. You can't talk as loud in your own house no more because you ain't got that thing that make her shut up when she get mad. It don't matter. It's not money necessarily. It's the thing that is giving you your leverage. If it's your swag, if it's you having an answer for all her problems, it don't matter. If your listening ear, whatever your thing is that you provide, if you lose that thing, or she can provide it herself or get it from somewhere else, you lose leverage. AKA, you don't get to talk the same way if you get off on being disrespectful. But if you're respectful, you should be able to get that respect anytime, anywhere. People say, oh, the Mexicans can stand outside of the Home Depot and make blah, blah, blah per day and go back home and get respect that a motherfucker making 100K can't get inside of his house. Well, the question would be, how do he handle that woman when he get home? Is he the asshole? That's why I say there's a difference between respect, commanding your baseline respect, and then asking or demanding that you be tolerated while you disrespect someone else. That's two different things. People are not interested in being disrespected.
I mean, bro, I hear you. I hear all of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? I hear all of that, yo.
I think it's
the only thing that I was concerned with was just what Andrea was saying. I know you was bringing it to a larger overarching point. The thing is, I was only addressing her pushback about what Tate was saying. And in terms of addressing it, she explained why and a deeper piece of the why, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as far as I was concerned, I was good with that because she addressed the pushback. But then you gave a whole thing about in terms of how leverage works, and I understand how leverage works. We understand how leverage works, but I was speaking specific to the point that he was making about how the people that are in the top percent of earners versus the people that are average earners and what they have to face, right? But instead of us talking about what those men have to face, you sat here and gave a whole dissertation on why the women would behave that way, when this was an opportunity to talk about what the dudes face.
I think it's a big.
It was like, I mean, they can defend them. The thing is, he was talking about a specific point. Remember, that was my pick. That was my clip I chose, right? So he was talking about a specific point, and he was speaking to how the working class men are perceived and the amount of respect they get, as well as what they have to go through, right? Andrea disagreed. But then she did speak to a certain point where she said she would take more shit from a guy she was dealing with who was a millionaire rather than the guy working at the Walmart. And she said it. I said, why? And she said, shit, because he got more money. And then what you started saying is, well, it's more than just about money. It's about leverage. And you started giving the definitions of leverage within the relationships, right?
Yes.
But the point, the overarching point that I was trying to get at for that specific clip was about what those men deal with. It was not about it was not, but I mean, now listen. It was so maybe I should say the clip again.
No, not necessary. What I'm saying is the point that you went to was, would you take more shit off a rich nigga? That ain't what he was talking about. What he was talking about is, hey, whatever. I got my own opinion on what he was talking about. And what I'm saying is that what he was emphasizing is the average man is not looking to oppress a woman. And it don't matter how much money he's making or not making. That's not what's in a man's head. Is I want to keep these women down and make sure that they do what I say and be under my foot. He's actually trying to help out and put you in a position where you can relax. And he'll take the heat and the fucked up conditions and the life altering health hazards that these men go through just to make sure that you don't have to even be stressed. And women are giving pushback as if all men are in this 1% class where they just want to have multiple women and talk shit and come home and bitch make me a sandwich and get in the kitchen. And that's not really how it go. And then talking points then got out of control. And that's kind of what I was speaking to more so than trying to cape.
Well, look at what Quantum Love put in the chat. Look what she said, and this is a bigger conversation. I just think we're not hitting on. Okay, I'm just saying. I just don't think money defines so much stuff. It's ridiculous.
What you mean?
What that mean?
I just think the man at the Walmart can still cheat, and the man who makes 7 figures can still cheat. They both got potential to do. Yeah, they both got cheating tendencies. Okay, he can still be at Walmart and still can be an asshole too. Okay, don't act like some of these guys who got local jobs and who got average jobs can be an asshole too. But I'm just saying, we're
talking about which women will stay. That's what Chef was saying. Is will you stay and tolerate that shit the same way you would if he was cheating on you and talking shit to you at Walmart the same way you would for somebody who making 7 figures? And of course not. That's what you said.
Why are you answering for her?
That's what you said originally.
Why are you answering for her?
I'm not answering for her. That was her answer.
You just asked. Nobody.
That was her answer.
Nobody said nothing about cheating, bro. Nobody said nothing about cheating, bro. But you answered cheating. Hold on 1 second. He asked Andrea, so let Andrea answer.
Andrea trying to answer now. He's cutting off.
If she would have left the dude, the million, go ahead, Andrea. You answer. Go ahead. You answer.
But I would have left the guy who was making 7 figures cheating on me. Hell yeah, I would have left the guy because what I value now at 47. What I value now at 47. What I value at 22. See, at 22, I want to see security. At 47, I don't need security like that.
You gotta ask her in these questions. You gotta ask her at what age you want her to answer for.
Listen, yo.
You want to tie.
Listen, Andrea. I just want to know if before the show started, if you helped Vic iron his cape.
No, I didn't.
That's what I'm just trying to figure out. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't be mad because you can't fly, brother. You understand? I can tell you how to do this.
I'm woke now. Okay, I was a little sleepy, but I'm woke now. I'm not saying no. A guy. I think women who will value the guy's pocket is reason why these children out here, these girls are out here looking for check babies. See, I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need a check baby. Okay, I don't want a check baby. Because remember, you want a check baby, you still gotta deal with him for 18 years. It's not an easy thing. Okay, so I'm not out here looking for a 7-figure nigga. If I get an average nigga with like I said, I'm okay with being a teacher, a plumber, a garbage man. Why? Because I'm okay. If he respects me, he respects what we're gonna have in our family. It's a difference. Money don't mean that.
All I know is this. That you answered it and you gave your answer, and then Vic just came with the cape, and then you know what? And then he answered it. He was like, "No, what she meant was." But if it was any other kind of bullshit, y'all would have been like, "Oh, don't speak for a woman."
That's why I didn't. That's why.
See, Vic Marvel.
Yo, okay. Let's address it.
Yeah.
Is it a fact that any nigga who speak up and hold men accountable is all of a sudden a Cape Crusader? Is that what that mean? I know you saying it in jest. But there's truth to every joke. I'm just saying. Is it necessary for men to question other men's fortitude when they're holding other men accountable who are trying to hold women accountable? Hold men accountable first.
What are we talking about? Okay, you're talking about a different conversation.
No, I'm talking about this conversation.
What he said, women in their 20s are a way value different than they in their 40s and 50s. See, I wasn't the only one thinking that way.
But Vic just was saying something else though. Who's holding anybody accountable, bro? It's a conversation.
And in this conversation,
if I talk about something and say a woman did something wrong in a particular situation, it don't mean that you have to be like fucking Fox or one of these news things where you got to go give a fair and balance to be like, okay, well, no, I got to talk about her guys too. If we talk about this thing in the moment, we could talk about it in the moment without having to say, well, we got to hold ourselves accountable, bro. We talking about this right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Is this? So what I'm saying is, what if I see somebody scolding a child, I'm like, nigga, you the one taught. You mad at he cussing? You cussing at him right now for cussing. What the fuck is you talking about? Don't say, oh, well, this is separate. He ain't got no business cussing and he a child. He ain't supposed to be cussing. Nigga, check yourself. You the problem. That's what I'm saying. So fuck the rest of the conversation. I'm saying that, hey, cool. Andrea feels that way. That's her stance. Whether she change it in mid-sentence or not, whatever her stance is her stance. There's probably women that agree with her and women that disagree with her. But at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is disrespect is its own thing. And men who want to be tolerated for disrespect have character flaws. And they will only be tolerated as long as the woman they have leverage over the person that they seek to have leverage over. Whenever that leverage expires, that is it. The relationship ceases to exist. That's it. So I'm saying, in your own best interest as a man, you may not want to seek so hard at getting more money to get women as opposed to being a better person. Yeah, get baseline money, get survival money, take care of the home money, but be a better person, a fuller person. And guess what? If you got to tell your girl to shut the fuck up, you won't have said it so many times that it's a problem. And she'll probably listen to you no matter how much fucking money you making, because you'll be a respectable man. And you know, if you told her to shut the fuck up, it was probably time for her to shut the fuck up. And she gonna do it.
All right, yo. I mean,
motherfuckers be heavy-handed with that shit.
That seemed like you got a vendetta because, you know what I mean? You talking about the people that are laying down, you know, this sound like some red pill shit, you know, that the people that are speaking to the red pill shit. And what you saying is that we need to stop talking about that and figure ourselves out as men and all of that, right? Is that the overarching conversation you're having, that, you know, we have to work on ourselves before we say anything about conversations involving the women? Because that's what I'm getting from what you're saying.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
But no, that's what I'm getting from what you're saying, because basically you talked about what you call it, you compared them to a child, saying that when a child is cussing, but then if you cussing, and then how you cussing and then telling them not to cuss when you doing it, and you talked about the men saying all of these things, and then the men. So what I'm asking you, because what I'm getting is, clean your own room before you say anything to them to try and make them right. You got to make yourself right. That's what I'm catching from what you're saying.
No. The only reason I addressed the children portion is because you said, hey, if we're the same way, I'm not even going to use anybody as an example, but the when people are speaking to one point and then someone tries to balance it out by addressing the opposite. Personally, I hate that shit. Well, women are doing this. Well, men do it too. Oh, no, I hate that shit. That's not what we're talking about. And that's why I addressed that. I was like, yo, this ain't the same thing. But it ain't got nothing to do with me taking it off of them and saying we got to clean our own room first. I was saying find your own, what your actual motivation is. In the game of pickup, okay, there's something called NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. And some of the people who teach it understand the power of it. They say, hey, first of all, it's like a motherfucker want to know, you want to know, learn karate because what you want is power. You don't want respect, you want power. So the question is, why do you want this power? Do you want it to oppress, like my man is saying in the video? Or do you want it to be able to empower yourself and others? And respect comes along with that. But at the end of the day, there's a difference between demanding your respect and demanding that people tolerate your disrespect. And it's just such a small change in words, but it's a big difference in meaning. And I'm saying, I think a lot of dudes, red or any other pill, is looking to make all of this money so people will tolerate their disrespect as opposed to just being respectable men. And you can get respect on any level if you're a respectable man. And you can't buy your way out of being a fucked up individual. You're going to run into problems with more than just your woman not tolerating your shit. Would you express that same disrespect to other men? If you a 7-figure nigga, you're not going to walk around disrespecting broke niggas. So why you going to disrespect a broad that sucking you off every night and tolerating your bullshit? Why would you do that? That's called, like, there's a word for that. It's a word for people who do that shit. And I don't like those people in general. But that's the pushback you hear. It's like a bully. It's like motherfucker who that's like what's your boy Harvey Weinstein? There's people who do that shit, who use their power for evil. There's nothing wrong with power. It's something wrong with corruption and corrupt souls. That's what I got the problem with. Check your soul and why you doing that thing, and you can get all the respect you want. It's nothing wrong with desiring respect.
My nigga, yo. I mean, hold on a second. Look, yo, look. I get all of that, yo. I guess this shit is getting way fucking deeper than I was expecting to go, because we go and reaching souls and shit. We was just talking about chicks willing to respect the dude who got more money and less money. You get what I'm saying? I was just being on the surface with it. You get what I'm saying? But we soul touching right now. So Andrea, go ahead.
I got a question for you, Chef. Do you think your money define you?
No, my money doesn't define me. And I know the way that I move, that my money doesn't define me, but that's not what the initial. You gonna let me answer? You gonna let me answer? I'm answering this shit. I'm saying I didn't say my money defines me. My money doesn't define me, because there's ups, there's down. The question we was talking about is the way that a man is treated. And thought of by,
let me I have another question for you. Okay, so
I didn't finish the first one, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
You're touching tonight, okay?
You really ain't had no questions. You trying to make a point, but you're doing the fake questions so that. But the thing is, you ain't got your rhythm right, so you coming with the next one, okay? But you really making a point. So that's why I said, just go ahead. Ask the 6 questions.
It don't matter how much money you
ask
got.
The 6 questions and answer them. And then if you answer them shits the fucked up way, Vic is gonna come back and say, no, what Andrea really meant was. So go ahead, do your thing. Knock it out. Donnie and Marie did this bitch.
You mad at the corner man. Fight the fight. You mad at the corner man.
No, okay. So my question was, what did I ask? Good gracious, like y'all got too much stuff. Okay, I said, do your money define? You said no, your money don't define. But do you feel like your money makes you powerful and you can be disrespectful to people?
No.
Well, some people feel that way.
I know that. I absolutely know that. And you proved that earlier when you answered the shit that he tried to clean up for you. Yes, people use that way. You answered the shit early on. So right now, we sitting now wrapped around the same freaking conversation that you admitted to. And you admitted to it. And he said, nah, you meant this. And then you doubled down what you meant to. And then after he started talking about the touching of the souls and the leverage and the fulcrum and the force multipliers and all of this cosmic shit, right? Yes. When in the end, you said the nigga with the money, you would take more from him and give him more respect than the dude that work at the Walmart. And then when asked, you said because it's money. So I didn't say that. I ain't saying none of that, yo. The only thing that I was speaking to, because he made a point, not when I say he, take from the video clip, he made a point, and there was something that I was getting at, but we got stuck on that part because Vic didn't want to allow you to step on that landmine, right? Come on, yo. Come on, man. Come on, son. You got to wake up way early.
I want to, yeah, okay, Andrea. Okay, yeah, he got you. All right, take that a little bit. Take that L for the team. All right. Hey, let's talk about just a splash comment. See if you can pull that up, Chef. Yeah, that one.
Yo, y'all drive real quick. Go ahead. Because y'all talking that bullshit. Y'all gassed up. So
y'all find that Keisha Cole. My ex was acting like a baby bird when we first met. He 39. I'm in my 50s. I told him, keep being a jellyback and I'm going to rob him. I bet he got it together real quick. I need more context to this story, Sister Sophia. I need more context to this story. I need it because I mean, when you say a baby bird, I mean with your hand out or your mouth open, waiting to be fed. So I need to hear how this played out a little bit more. And when you say a jellyback, I'm going to say that's slanguage, but I'm going to say that's slang for weak spine. And you say you're going to ride. All right. So Andrea, I'm going to drive with nobody in the car. Hell, child. Let me see what's going on in the chat.
Okay, I'm back.
You love me like that, Quantum.
I told you I had to go to the bathroom.
Ain't nothing wrong with soul checking. Peace to We On Lock Nation.
Okay, now I'm here, Vic. What's up? What's up, Vic?
So at the end of the day, what is your general consensus on the clip? Forget what Chef was talking about. The clip, what the man said about the men that are in the coal mines and they're doing all these dangerous jobs to provide for these women at home that they may not even have the opportunity to get to be home to enjoy. How do you feel about that versus the general conversation about men trying to oppress women?
Well, I hope. I think the men who are who's in the coal mine, I believe they wise and they women's respect them because that's a dangerous job. They put their life on the line, and I believe them women are respecting their man. Let
me ask you a more pointed question.
Okay.
Do you think overall,
Mm-hmm.
just men in general, have an angle or an urge to oppress women or to hold them back or hold them down?
I think I have encountered some men who think their money is important, and who think their money is defining who they are. And I don't like men like that. Just me personally. That's a turnoff to me. For me, it is.
But since we acknowledge the fact that most men aren't these men
Mm-hmm.
because they don't even have enough money to make those kinds of moves and those kinds of calls.
Mm-hmm.
If
And I have
or do you think the men that don't have this kind of fuck you money, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
you think that just the average man is at home, coming home from his job at, I don't know, Walmart or whatever the fuck, road work, whatever he's doing to provide and keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're coming home and giving their woman a hard time and being unappreciative and expecting a high degree of obedience?
I think some don't. I think some don't respect, and some do respect their woman in their in their household. Some, I mean, I some. Even I had to tell my brother, he be expecting too much from his wife. Sometimes I be like, but don't, yeah, I mean, like, be lucky. Like, she don't have to make things for your pet. My brother is grooming. He's grooming dogs, and his wife makes extra stuff for the dogs. I'm like, she don't have to do that. She do that because she loves you, and that's what you're doing. It's your outside project. That's what I call it. So, if she's, doing stuff for your outside project, just be a little more gracious.
In an ideal world,
Mm-hmm.
how is this average man supposed to operate inside of his household when he gets off of work? What is your ideal situation? If you were a stay-at-home woman and this man is providing, he come home dirty from doing whatever, how do you, in your ideal world, what happens? How does he treat you? What does he expect? What's reasonable?
I'm pretty sure he wants his house clean. He wants a home cooked meal on the dinner table. He wants, the kids quiet, and he probably wants to sit down, have a glass
I'm
of
not I'm not asking you to guess what he wants. I'm
beer.
saying, what do
What do
you
I want?
see as a fair shake? What's a fair deal in your head that isn't asking too much?
For me to do. It's for me to do. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, have a home cooked meal. The kids are quiet. The kids are ate. The house is clean. It's close. All his laundry's done. That's not too much to ask. If he's providing everything for me and the kids.
Okay, so what does he have to do for you when he get home? Anything?
Hmm.
Conversation, feet rub, what? Sex?
Okay.
What do you require of him?
Conversation. We can go out, do some things, have fun. Don't be let not be work the whole time, because I don't even want to talk about your work. I'm gonna ask you how your day was. I'm gonna ask you okay. Matter of fact is, I'm not gonna even talk to him when he come home. Let him decompress. Sometimes folks need to decompress when they come home.
Sound like some that don't sound like Andrea.
Excuse me?
That don't sound like Andrea.
Why don't sound like Andre? I don't have to always be hypey. You just think you know me that better. I'm not always hypey, okay? Okay, chef. But a man needed. But I mean, I learned. I wasn't like that in my marriage. I was come home and I'll be like, God tell my husband everything, and then I learned from a therapist who said, let the man decompress for an hour or two. I don't need to come home and say the kids ain't acting right. I don't need to do all that.
So what if he say what? Hot pockets again? Domino's again. I bought you that big beautiful house and this island and this big old pretty kitchen with the marble counters, and I ain't seen that motherfucker I'll turn on yet. What's going on?
I would cook Monday. I would cook Monday through Thursday. On Friday, I'm not cooking. Okay. Okay.
So
But,
okay, all right.
It depends on it depends what kind of woman you got. If you know I don't like being a stay-at-home mom like that. I like to go out and make my own money because I don't want anybody to have control. I know what control is too.
You said you don't want anybody to have control.
No, I don't. So I would like to have my own. I'll be working. I don't care if I'm a stay-home mom. I will still have a job. I'll make some money my own because I know what it is for a man to have control. I watched it in my own mom and daddy marriage, and I watched it in my own marriage. No, I don't want ever give a man that much control that if I decide I'm not happy in this marriage, that I gotta be poor and homeless. So no, I'm always gonna have a little side hustle. Keep me some cash coming into this house.
Would you sign a prenup?
Hell yeah, I believe in one now.
Record got to
believe in one. Hell yeah, so do. I told my son and my daughter the same thing. Sign one when you're broke.
So let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm. Why? Because when I left money on the floor, and I don't want to ever do that again.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You just said, because you said that you would always keep you a side hustle because you did not want the man to be in control.
Yeah, yes.
So you would always. So what if the millionaire dude said, I want to sign a prenup that when we break up, you don't get none of my shit. You only get the shit you keep from your bullshit side hustle. Would you sign that?
Yes, I would sign it.
So you would sign a prenup that would state you get nothing.
No, I didn't say I was going to get no. I
just said, okay, so let me repeat it again. Because you said that you would keep a side hustle because you would not want him to have control.
Yes.
So you would keep a side hustle. So then I asked you, then would you sign a prenup? You say, yes, you believed it. And then, so I said to you, since you keep your side hustle, so you'll always be straight and you don't got to depend on him, right? What if he said, go ahead and change it. I know you're going to do it now. Go ahead. Because I'm going to still catch you. So switch it up so I know which angle to go. Go ahead.
Okay, but I mean the money that we made inside the marriage, that's gonna be ours. Okay, so we got to divide that. And
what is that? What you mean by ours? What is that? If they decide the marriage and you got a side hustle, that money is ours too. So what you talking about?
That's not. You said that was ours. That's mine.
What the fuck does that mean?
You
just said, hold on. That sounds like some selfish shit right now. You just said the money that he makes during the marriage would be ours, and you would keep you a side hustle during the marriage, and all of that shit would be yours.
Yes.
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Yo, do you hear what you just said?
What?
So do you understand like that? And you live in California, so I don't even know, and I don't even live there, and I know better. Anything that you make is 50-50, which means that your side hustle money is there. That shit come under your social, unless you selling black market tacos, okay? No. And then you ain't giving niggas no receipt, and there's no cash register. Then that. But outside of that, the money is half his anyway.
No, that's not the money that I bought into the marriage.
You said a side hustle while you in the marriage, yo.
No, I'm saying I had that money before I met him. How about that? And my side hustle before I met him. He don't get to have that.
You just did some old Harry Potter shit, though. But look, listen, yo. Look, let me tell you, man. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I think the two of these motherfuckers trolling me tonight, yo. I don't know what it is. They trolling me tonight, yo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to retire to go smoke me some crack. But yo, listen, y'all. It's the potluck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we always gonna bring a secret dish. And I apologize if Vic and Andrea's dish they was extra salty, and their potato salad had raisins and cauliflower and shit. Yo, Vic, let them know what makes you a special soul in this universe, my dude.
Watch the replay. VictorFREEZE music. You see it.
Put it up. Show it to them. Show them the avatar. Oh, he don't got the cape. You can't see the cape. It's turned around. Okay.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I'm here for justice and fairness. That's it. You know what I mean? And if it don't matter who wrong, I check ladies because the other kind can't be checked. You understand? And then I check men. You know what I mean? And that's it. And
how about LGBTQ?
Every time I get a chance, I check myself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everybody check themselves. I think we'll all be in a better space. I think that's how you get respect, is you give it, and it don't matter how much money in your pocket.
You heard, Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
Won't you let them know what makes you a unique soul besides your lemon pepper chitlin recipe?
I'm gonna chitlin recipe. I might change some things up. I might change my mind. I would like to change my mind too. You know, I ain't say I was perfect. I might change up my mind, change the argument. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling tonight. Okay.
She can't even decide which team she rooting for. I was right to change my pick. Okay, so you can't put her in the corner. She don't believe in contracts. Okay.
Yo, Vic is the nigga that the family members call in. They hire him when you need somebody to talk grandma into changing their will. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, why she left everything to Lamar. Like, I don't know. he's the closer. Yo, let me wrap this up. Hold on, let me wrap this up. Yo, what up? This thing is unscripted here. Bless you. This thing is unscripted here. You get what you get. We bring what we bring. And it's real. You get what I'm saying? Next week, or when we do the next one, if you decide you're going to pop through, make sure you pop through and you have a couple clips that we could chop up. All right? This is one of those things. Saturday night, you know how we do. We got some more coming for you. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining. Let me show love to everybody in the spot. So, yo, we don't just kick you out onto the sidewalk. We allow you to float out on some vibes. Peace.
Club phone jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the big friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's that offense. Hit me, change you, let me peach in. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop ins. So they won't buy, and I say, so they won't buy you to keep playing. Baby, tell me what you want. Julian, I know you need fun. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pillar, we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't hard.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
Baby, come roll with me.
All night long.
As times relax, my mind
bounce, relax, I got now from who got next, here's my number, just send a text, you got a man and she responds, nah, okay, sure enough, I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up, I'ma call your phone when I put it up, whoever let you go must be them as far, wait far, girl you so fine, I'll pay for, fly you first class to the lake for, body so blessed, I pray for, body so blessed, I pray for, because I don't care what you say,
I don't care what they say, we don't care, vibing, driving all night long, I don't care what they say, we don't care, vibing, driving all night long,
Why the hell I kill it? Night long. This the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focus, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I don't care what they say, we don't care, vibing, driving all night long, I don't care what they say, we don't care, vibing, driving all night long, I don't care what they say, we don't care, vibing, driving all night long, I don't care what they say, we don't care.
That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Prophet the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Prophet the One in case you couldn't spell. But if you could, you already got it, like Prophet.
Oh, snap. We got 11 in the room. Fuck that. We gonna keep going. Nah, I'm joking. Peace, love, and light, yo. Chef out. Hold it down.